The troubles you have given me, little buddy.
Bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang. Peep high, switch lanes, bang bang.
Hi, hello! I'm Jaslyn. About a couple of weeks into September, basically a couple of weeks into the freshman year of college, my dad and my little brother decided to visit me, and we went out for a little powwow session. We were just chilling. We were all hanging out. I had mentioned to my dad earlier that day that I wanted a nose piercing and that I knew exactly where to go in the mall to get them. But I was not asking to go get the piercing. Now, I just wanted to go get some food, in all honesty. I wanted to come back from my hangout session with my dad and little brother, who drove 2 hours to come see me, with food, and stun on everybody that didn't have food in my dormitory hall because they didn't go nowhere to get no dang on food. As we get into the mall, before we get the food, of course, we're just walking around and we're having, look arounds inside of places or whatnot. And we passed the place where I said we could go get my nose pierced. I didn't say, hey, that's the place where I could go get it. I just said, hey, Father, that is where I can purchase a nose ring. If I were to ever get it pierced, they would pierce it for me. Spontaneously, out of no freaking where, he goes, want to get it pierced? Really? Yeah. Yeah, I'll pay for it. How much is it? Like $50. Yeah, I'll pay for it. Do you want to go get it? Just let me call my mother. So, on the phone with my mom, she goes, you're 18 now. You can make your own decisions. I'm glad you called to let me know. And the lady at the register was just like, oh my gosh, you're so respectful. Oh, you just call your mom even though you can do it on your own legally? Yeah, because my mother is an old-fashioned African-American mom who would probably beat my if I were to ever just go off and get a random piercing without at least notifying her of it first. I hand over my ID, I sign all of the contracts and information, and we go over to the chair. She's about to stick this dang on needle into my nose. Of course, I decided that I wanted to stall her for about a good 10 minutes before she, shot me with a gun in my nose. Even though I know that I have one of the highest pain tolerances that a person could possibly have when it comes to piercings. I thought that it was going to be a new type of pain that no one has ever experienced before in their life, and that I was just setting myself up for failure by getting it. Though that wasn't the case, and when she put it in, I proceeded to say, that was nothing. No, literally, honestly, imagine somebody with the paranoia level of someone on hard narcotics, putting them into a piercing place to get their nose pierced, sitting on a chair just awaiting a gun with a needle to the nose, trying to get around the fact that they are indeed about to get their nose pierced. That's me. And that was my roommate. Fast forward to 2 days later. I'm stunting on everybody at this point. I'm on Snapchat just honestly probably thought that I was I get back from my hour 15-minute long college algebra class. Really basic because I suck at math. My roommate and my friend are in the room. They're blasting music. They're talking. I am so tired and my nose decides to have an itch in it that I, throw my backpack down and I proceed to go but about 10 times harder than I just did. Blood decides to pour from the nose as the ring decides that it doesn't want to be in my nose anymore. No, I snatched it out of my nose and it is on the ground somewhere that because I have a dark carpet, you can't find it. No. As they're like, Jazz, I know you didn't. I know, but I just did. Couldn't find a nose ring, and we decided to just head back to the mall with the receipt and see if they could replace it. Get to the mall, you know, nose all red and irritated and whatnot. Show them the receipt. They don't really care. It's, do you have the nose ring? No, I do not. It is somewhere on my carpet. I cannot find it. I don't know where it went. I just came straight here. Unless you find a nose ring, you'd have to pay another $49.99 to get it replaced. But if you do find a nose ring, we can replace it for free. So I took myself back to my dorm room, a little bit mad, and for the next 24 hours, I was mean mugging everybody who had a nose ring, because for about 48 hours, I was with the in crowd with these guys. I knew the struggle, I knew the pain, I knew the process, I knew how it was done. I had a nose ring too. Soon as we get back in my room from the mall, however, I just decided to look for it again. Drop down, use the flashlight on my phone. My friend's helping me, and she found it the second that she freaking got onto the floor. And it's like, is this it? I'm like, freaking really? Now, since I've dragged them out with me once already today on a bus, because we're freshmen, we can't have our cars, I was like, you know what? We can just go tomorrow. So I was in class up until 3:50, and that's when I rushed out of class, went straight to the bus with my roommate and my friend Michael, and we went straight to the mall. I get back, got the receipts, got my bag, got the nose ring, which I am for some reason keeping in the top of a perfume bottle that I find in my room. And I'm ready now. I've showed up. I'm like, hey, what's good? She's like, okay, you got the nose ring, you got the receipt. Step into the chamber of death once again. You know, it's funny because up until this point, I wanted this nose ring back so badly that I forgot about what it took to get it in the first place. Except this time, I am requesting that they put it specifically back in the same spot because I didn't want it on my right side. It had to be on my left. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know how my mind was set up. I still to this day cannot explain why it has to be on my left side, but that's where it was. So she was like, do you want it in a different spot, or do you want it in like the same spot on the same?
Yes, Chris. On the same place, but you see the hole in my nostril. I want
you to place the ring. Oh, she did it, and we can just say that a couple of tears might have ensued. PPS, my roommate and my friend Michael were also watching me and cringing. They were a little bit more scared than I was. I wasn't shaking in my boots in the chair, but in my mind, mentally, I was not ready because I knew to get your nose stabbed in the same place within 24 hours is probably not going to be the best thing to ever happen to you. And it wasn't. They cringed. They heard the puncture wound and they flinched. And then I walked out with a smile. Okay, so that was the first story of the Roommate Chronicles. Obviously, I got the idea to start doing this because I saw through Kai's eyes, like one of her videos of like college escapades or whatnot. I forgot what the video was called. I'll link it, below. And I was like, I actually have plenty of stories to tell about my first semester freshman year. I'm currently in the second one, and I'm pretty sure there are going to be way more ratchet debacles to come. So there will be plenty more of these stories to come, and they probably will be out very soon, and I'd really enjoy if you watch them. If you don't want to watch them though, of course, that's cool. And that's cool. But that's all I got today, and that was Superwoman's an exit, and I shouldn't have did that. Bye.
Bang bang, bang bang, bang bang, bang bang.